So, my name is Asaf. Je m'appelle Asaf. Is that right? Yeah. Oui, enchanté. And I am a musician. It seems obvious, doesn't it? Because I'm standing with a guitar and you paid money. But no. But truthfully, it's kind of a not very recent, but recent affair. You know. I became a musician about 8 years ago, around 2006, I would say. The reason I remember is because I remember the girl. I became a musician because of a girl that broke my heart, you see. It's sad. Aww. She broke it into more pieces than it was made of, which is an anomaly of nature, you see, of physics. I met this girl when I was 19 years old. It was a long time ago. And I fell in love as 19-year-old kids do, you know. It was an instantaneous love, you know. It wasn't a logical love, you know. It wasn't a biological love like today. It was a mythological love, you know. It was love of the gods and the titans, you know, fighting amongst each others and throwing lightning bolts and thunders and volcanoes erupting into Venus foam islands of love. That is love when you are 19 years old. And luckily enough, she fell in love too, and we were together as a beautiful island of love. Hell, we were a continent of love, you know? Our own biosphere of love with eucalyptus trees of love and koala bears of love. And it lasted for a while until we found out a very important lesson. That falling out of love is a very, very different experience than falling in love. It's no longer a spontaneous mythological event. It is a slow geological event. It is two tectonic plates shifting under our feet and ever so slightly, but ever so surely drifting away from each other. And that's what happened. Our beautiful continent, our island of stability. Suddenly, one morning we woke up and there was a little stream of water between us, you know. She was on that side and I was here. And we didn't care because it was a beautiful piece of water and we just splashed around and I love you, Asaf, and I love you. Everything was great. But the next morning, this little stream, it turned into a river, you know. The next morning after that, that river turned into a lake and a sea and an ocean. And by the time we figured out what the hell was going on, she was so far away in the distance. I could barely get a glimpse of her, you know, and it was the first time I picked up a guitar to try to use it as a weapon, you know, for my demons, for trying to explain to myself what was going on. And I tried to call out to her. Won't you come back? I said, girl, won't you come back to me now? She didn't hear me. She was far away. Can't blame her. And this is a good point in a story to stop for a second and to say that this is a metaphor, okay? We weren't really an island. We were humanoids, carbon-based life forms with vertebrates. And we were two kids living in an apartment in Tel Aviv. And I was an animator. I drew cartoons for a living. And I had this little room, this tiny dungeon. And I drew frame by frame to make a living, to pay the rent. And she was a student, so she would be watching TV in the next room. And I would scream my little heart out, you know. And all she would say was, Asaf, can you close the door? I'm trying to watch TV. You know? So I would close the door, and now there was a physical and metaphorical barrier between us that I needed to penetrate, you know. And it became why I started to scream louder and louder. And we're no longer together. She is now very fat and has like 7 kids somewhere. I hope, I don't know. but Trying to Reach Her was the first song I ever wrote, and it sounds like this. I don't know, said I don't know what you want from me. Said I don't know, honey, I don't know what you want from me. But baby, please, I'm gonna, baby, please don't go out on me. I said, baby, please, I'm gonna, baby, please don't go out on me now. All you gotta do, honey, is go out the door and just leave some money from my town. Hey. All you gotta do is listen to the snow and bleed yourself to sleep. Or just bleed yourself to sleep. Say, I don't know, honey, I don't know what you want from me. Baby, baby, please. I said, baby, please. I said, baby, please. Oh, honey, baby, little baby, little baby, honey, baby, little baby, please, please. Oh, no, go out on me now. Listen, all you gotta do, honey, is go out the door. Just leave some money for my town. All you gotta do is listen to the snow and bleed, bleed, bleed. Now listen. I never wanted it to be this way. Oh no, but you and me, baby, got our own sets of rules we play. I never wanted, never wanted it to be this way, but you and me, baby, got our own little conscience clean. I never wanted it. I said I never wanted it, no. I never wanted it to be this cold, no. Oh, love, Lord, I never wanted it to be this. Oh, Lord, I never wanted it to be this cool, this cool. I'm skilla de la ba da de la de la ba da de la da de la da 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 de la da. Ah, baby, de ba ba skilla da ba de la ba da de la ba da de la ba da de la da. Ah, Lord. I've never wanted it to be, or be this cool.